Zryken, この後すぐ. Hello, I am Zryken. Welcome to another review. I was actually looking for this for the longest time ever. And I found out that it was just like, over there. It never moved. It's just the fact that I just didn't look at it. And, I completely forgot. Like I said, I completely forgot I had it. So we are taking a look at Chogokin, Space Sheriff Gavin, and his bike. I forgot what his bike was called. And well, it says Gavin and Siberian. So I like the fact that it's kind of like the old school box. So like here it is on the side. Here it is from the main box. The main side. Here is like the whole laser bladle attack. I can't say it. I don't have the old. I don't have to show a deep voice, deep raggedy voice kind of thing. But yeah. And then, as you can see, this is all that comes, well, all that's seen. So if you would like, you can take a look at that. Which is not that hard to take out, actually, to be honest. So, we have that, and we can take a look. Actually, there's another thing I wanted to show. Here is the backdrop. Which is like, if I understand correctly, especially since all I watched was the like Space Sheriff Gavin G type G and stuff. They are usually thrown into like this parallel dimension, a pocket dimension, while the enemies are like, "Ha! I got free reign over here," and they still win. And the heroes still win because it's a Toku show. Right. But we got stuff. I'm gonna hate myself for this, but I'm gonna, well, except for this. And as you heard, he's a heavy boy. I wasn't lying when I said Chogokin. But we'll take a look at these another time, or later actually, and take a look at the main figure himself. Did you know that he's very chromed out and very die-cast metally? God. There we go. He is very shiny, very silvery. He is cold to the touch, and very tiny and very reflective. Oh my god. So, if you want to know, Garo is just as shiny. But yeah, if you want to take a look. Like, he is chromed out, and all of this is like metal. It's like die-cast metal. I was very worried about this at one point. So he is like, I took him out of the box once, and I never did it again. But yeah. So we could go articulation. He could look up that high, look down that low, kind of. He can wiggle his head. He can go around 360, and his arm. It's on a. I think it's a ball joint on the inside, so that's interesting. So it can roll. Oh god, yeah, it is a ball joint. Okay, don't wanna break it. His shoulder came off. Oh wait, I think that was glued on. Hold on. This is not die cast, by the way. But as far as his arm can go, actually, it could go down pretty. It could go out pretty far. Given that, if you just open his arm out like that, I guess. No, the shoulder's just coming out. So you are kind of limited. I think I should glue that back on. He has a bicep swivel. Oh no. So yeah, he has a bicep swivel that can go around. And as you can see, he also had technical greeble in there. I should glue this back on, huh? I've never had this happen before, to be honest. Maybe it's just a review. But then He has a single jointed elbow, which it reaches a little more than it should happen. But it does more. Well, it does its job. And then he has a simple swivel on his hand. And then, as you can see, it's just a little tab, a peg. So it's not too bad. It's pretty decent, especially for size. Um, the pelvic area, you go down that far. You can't go back too far. And then side to side is really neat, especially the up crunch, because now you can do the, oh god, ever since that happened, you can do his pose, kind of. Oh no, I'm just doing, okay, we're gonna keep that up off for a bit, because I think the glue wore off, which is surprising, because that never happened before. For the leg, you can't bring it forward if it's just out normally, so this is as far as you can get, or like without pulling it out, this is how far you can get backwards, forward, and then to the side you can do pretty good Van Damme. Bringing it down though gives you a little more, so there's that. Then even more there, bringing it down, I think it's just the same. And then he doesn't have, well, he has a minor swivel in the thigh because of the way it's sculpted. Then leg, single joint, but it does more than the arm, which is surprising. For the legs, the feet, they're ball jointed, so you could go down, you could point down that far, point down that up that high, and tilt. Pretty decent tilts. So you just have them do like the Joe Chuck, the Joe Chuck pose, and yeah. Oh, the other thing is, he does come with glowing head or glowing eyes, a separate head for glowing eyes, so we could just take that off. As you can see, it is a ball joint, so put that on. I like how easy it is, and now I just kind of really wish they made a Type G. When did this come out, by the way? Copyright. Oh, what year? Should see it. Designed by Tamashii Nations. The copyright year should be on here, I thought. Oh, hold on. Man, it's not here. Okay, but like I said, I had this for ages. Feels like ages, but I think it's been like a year or two. But yeah, you get that. Oh my god, you lost focus. Like in the actual show. Okay. But he does come with these hands. They have a little slit on them, so that way you can hold his laser bladle. And they're not hard to change out. And then you get this. You can put this on. And I love how simple these swords are, because like they're just simple blocks, like simple shapes. It's like not too hard. And then oh, also the thing I like to say is about the eyes is that they are actually behind a clear piece, so it's like almost giving off that compound effect, and it's really neat. Then you can switch this sword out when he does the Gavin Dynamic. I think if I remember correctly, that's the attack. So really neat effect apart. And you can also, I don't know this one to be honest, but you can shoot lasers, and the effect for it is really neat. Alright, then the other part, oh god, is these handles. So what we're gonna do is take these out. And put it there. And we're gonna put them to the side because, you know, we need to talk about this thing. This thing, let me move everything out of the way. This thing is a thing of its own. So it has the, it takes 3 alloy 44s. The tires are, except for this one, these right here are rubber, and he can move. It can move. So I can take this out and turn it on. And how do you know it's on? This is, I think, this is button right here. So you're gonna press it. Or is it right here? Oh, this button activates it. I think I left it on. Hold on. Does not work. I think it died. Hold on. It's supposed to be playing sound and music. So I might have to change the battery. Give me a second. Is there, are there any? Yeah, there should be some here. Let me replace them. Okay, so the unfortunate thing is that obviously I replaced the battery and it didn't really work. So what you're supposed to do is flip it up and like it's supposed to turn on, and then you press this button and it's supposed to do sounds. And it's unfortunate because I've only done it like once or twice and it's no longer working. And it's only been in the box for like it's been in the box all this time, and now it doesn't work. I think it's because I left it on for the most part. I don't think so, but there's that. So we're gonna turn it off and just move on. This is a pretty hefty thing regardless, so you get that. And what it's supposed to play is like the various soundtracks of Gavan, which I think at this point I say is right from the copyright, I guess. But yeah, it does play like a lot of the sound effects from Gavan, or sound effects OST, the soundtrack. It also looking at the design wise, there's clear orange, yellow here. All this is also actually clear. It's like clear over blue paint. So that's a really nice effect actually. Then obviously 2 buttons right here. So this one is supposed to play noises. This one, as if we just press it right here, it stresses it, stretches that out, stresses, and yeah, it still moves, and it's nice. It's really neat. Also, as you can see, we have the handles in here, and this is where the other thing I did before it comes in handy. So you can take these out and then bring this Gavin in, and I'm gonna motion them in here like this. You're gonna line up the pegs for the handles, I think you're right here, to the hands. So I think I get it. I can get it from here. Maybe just do it one at a time. Oh no. Stop being fussy. Get in there. Same with the other side. And then I think he needs to be scooted back even further. Oh my god, he looks so mangled. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh, not perfectly, but let's see if we can actually peg this hand in. So he can ride it just fine. And, yeah, then you just press this and it'll just play a music, like a theme song, and just kind of roll with that. Or, oh god, now we gotta take this, we gotta take him out again. Switch his hands out back to his fists, which are right here. And right here. And that's where these come in. He has extra feet. And as you just saw, they just attach to each other because they're magnetic. This is right foot. So we're going to take his feet off, actually. Well, they're on a peg via ball. But his right foot goes right here. And his left foot goes right here. And as you can tell, they are weirdly shaped compared to like the regular feet. Oh, as you can see, yeah. Because of the fact that he does have to, it allows for even bigger, even more, like articulation like that. So you're gonna attach it right here, and I think right here. So magnet goes right here, and or does it go like this? Oh yeah. He's kind of just magnetized in there, and anyways. So you're gonna basically motion him like this. So that way he's on his bike like this. He can fall, but that is it. It's interesting seeing how like this works, because I think recently I have been interested in getting more magnetized things. But yeah, he can move while going like that, or give him his, where's his other hand? Or his, oh wait, he also has like this calm, like just chopping hand. So I think that was for the other thing. I was gonna say where's it, but I realized it's right here. I'm not the greatest Gavin poser, but oh god. But yeah, there we go. And there we go. So yeah. God, if only the thing didn't like. If only the gimmick didn't break, or if I did this like years prior, that would have been something else. But with the effect parts and like everything, it's fine. Like it's nice. The problem is now. This is one of the most expensive figures I've picked up. I actually pre-ordered this like ages ago, and this was about $90. I was like, you know what? I would like to get this, because one, I have not seen the original Gavin, but I do remember seeing the reboot, and I remember really liking that. So, like, there's that. This is, I think, the size of a Yudo. No, not Yudo. Shoto cross, like double cross. I don't have the figure right next to me, but it's really tiny, the size of a candy toy figure, really. Um, Here he is right next to a Soto. So, like, obviously, it's not too far. Like, God, like he's tiny, and he's full of die-cast metal. My initial fear was like how long he would last outside the box if I just kept him out. But I put him back in the box because because of that fear. And now this bike doesn't work. It's so sad. Yeah. But it's a nice side piece. If it doesn't have sounds or anything, it doesn't actually. Yeah, if it doesn't have sounds or anything that was meant to have it, I don't think it's worth the $90. Because I did get it day one. Also, if you wanted to know, here's the Ranger key as well. But yeah, man, that's sad. But with the whole gimmick not working thing, this is just like if you could get it for like $60, you're fine. 60, maybe lower, but it is an old figure, so I recommend it if you're a big fan of Gavin. If you love metal in general, then I do recommend it. I can't recommend. Well, it's also because this is the only figure of Gavin that isn't SH Figure Arts. The like my downsides was that it's cool. Well, actually, also forgot about this. I did. How did I forget this one? This is the laser blade. Oh wait, what's the other hand? So you could just do that and have his shoulder pop off. I've never had this happen before. It's never felt this annoying. Or this frequent, at least. But, I recommend gluing this if you do get one. But, yeah, like, he's a really decent figure. And Siberian is also a really decent one. Oh god. So, battery died. So, closing notes. Good figure. If you can find them for a cheaper price, make sure that not the lights, the sound also work, because since mine was actually just, well, I did pre-order it, but like weirdly enough, I'm sad that it stopped working when I put it back in the box. So, there's that. But the amount of accessories he has and stuff, it's all there. It's very, I was gonna say passable, because it's all just like the stuff you see him do, like the like the effects to do the Gavin dynamic. The additional head is also a really nice touch, and just in general, just if you really like Gavin, you can. I definitely recommend it. He's also just really shiny, like Goro, like just how shiny this is. It's like the Shinkocho Seiho Goro, but more silver than gold. Um, but yeah, this has been Zryken. I am I actually had to apologize because I was so excited, because when I found out again, I was like, oh my god, I can show off the sounds and everything, and now I can't because something happened. And it is unfortunate, but it do be like that. It's been years since I found this, so yeah, one day, one day, uh, I hope they do another one though, because it would be cool if they did Charivan. I do like Charivan more than Gavin in terms of like, I guess design and theme song. I remember just watching the entire like trilogy of the new space show stuff, and it was a whole lot of fun. So yeah. Um. Anyways, this is Zryken. I'll see you guys in another video that I make, and hopefully, the gimmick doesn't die. So yeah. Later.